first day of the year-long work up here to get the cab ready to go. We got to hear from the Chief of Staff of the Air Force talking about this evolution, and you could even call it a revolution, and how the Air Force is going to present forces downrange to the fight. You guys are in the bridge on our way from the current model to what will eventually in 2027 become a deployable combat wing. So this is monumental what you guys are starting today. The whole Air Force is all in on this. And it's going to be tough. Your command team has a really tough job here. And we're kind of building it as we fly it. A lot of flexibility required by all of us to make sure this happens. And it's got to happen, and we got to get it right.
You are part of a championship organization, all right? What do champions do? Well, they win. Well, how do they win? They train. And what do they train for? Everything. They train for everything. They practice. Practice is where it happens. We train together. We practice for every scenario so hard, and so much of it's so important to each of us that you know what, when we go downrange, it's easy. Downrange should not be the hardest thing we do. Right now should be the hardest thing we do, because we do not want that thing to happen. But I will tell you, if the balloon goes up again, we are going to be ready. And it's because of things like this that Air Force is doing.
It is a long road to next year, but a year from today, we are going to take the fight to the enemy. And we're going to do it as a team. Starting today, we're going to build, we're going to train, we're going to deploy, we're going to command and control, and we are going to execute as a team of mission-ready airmen. The core team and the culture that we build is right here with the 350 people that we're talking to today. It starts with trust. No team in the history of humanity has won if we didn't trust each other. And you don't do that by showing up and not knowing who your leadership is or who your wingmen are. So that starts today, and over the next year, we're going to get to know each other.
And we're going to do three things. We're going to sustain a base, we're going to protect the base, we're going to operate the airfield. So if you can capture that as a goal for this team that we're building, you're on the right track.
We have to have a mindset that we are a team, that there are going to be some things. And our leadership has already said, they have built a product and they've handed it over to us to own. And we have to do that. We have to figure it out. And we have a year to do that.
Wingman, leader, warrior. These are not words that we just recite because they are part of our creed. These are words that we have to live by and we must embody every single day. These are words that are going to guide our decisions. They're going to charge our actions. They're going to help us be better. These are the words that the cabs represent.